Hello, welcome to CLSB Politics. Sean Briscoe speaking. This is my part three on the government shutdown. Let's get to work. Um, will I still be able to visit national parks and monuments? I think this is kind of an interesting one. Uh, so there's areas that some places may not be closed, like the mall. They even said that the museum, the federal museums, and Smithsonian and all that should remain open unless it's a prolonged closure, of course. But at the national parks, like Yellowstone and all that, trash removal, campground operations, and concessions are all contracted. So they're all going to be shut down. So I think if trash removal is compromised, they're probably not going to have camping grounds open because you got to have trash removal. I mean, it's just a simple logistic. So my guess is it's going to be a mixed bag, but if you like camping, you might want to go camping like right now. Okay, so uh, what was the impact of the last shutdown to the economy? Well, the CBO, the Congressional Business Budget Office, 2018-28 said $11 billion dollars, and it delayed over $2 billion dollars in loans to small businesses, according to the Small Business Administration. So that ain't nothing. I mean, $11 billion dollars is a lot of money. Uh, what does the effect of passports help Americans overseas? We got people overseas. Americans travel. They're consular services, passports, and visa services are all not. They should not be affected, but prolonged shutdown will end up delaying and limiting some of those services. So again, I think it's that 90-day thing. If this thing goes 90 days, we got some. That's when stuff really starts falling apart. Uh, FEMA. I mean, I know Trump wants to shut it down, but it still exists, so it will be affected by what is the effect of disaster relief? FEMA staff will respond to emergencies, but a long-term projects like what's going on in North Carolina will be delayed due to lack of funding for from the disaster relief fund. Um, so we're heading right into hurricane season, so this should be interesting. And we're definitely in tornado season come March. So yeah, should be really interesting. See how all that plays out. Uh, food assistance. This is where it kind of really sucks. The Special Supplemental Nutrition Program, or WIC, it's for women, infants, and children, will quickly run out of funding and will stop providing food flat out. And by quickly, they mean days. The Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, SNAP, will also lose service after a prolonged shutdown. Again, I think we're looking at like that 90-day bank where some stuff will, put along for a little while, but some stuff's going to fall away right away. And WIC's a huge, huge program. So not great. What is the impact on food safety? Well, the FDA would have delays across the country and a complete work stoppage if prolonged. So you're looking at uh, all sorts of medications, different programs, and we'll talk about that here in a minute. Uh, you know, the EPA will stop inspecting most hazardous waste sites. Inspections will stop on all drinking water, chemical facilities, and cleanup after Superfund sites will slow or cease. So none of that's good. So yeah, this would be the least green part of the shutdown, I think. But anyway, that's kind of the overall view of what we will be seeing. I just want to say thank you for all the subscribers. If you want to support this channel, it's at CLSB Politics on PayPal. Real quick, we've got a little bit more, believe it or not. The housing, people were asking about that. Loan stoppages with the Federal Housing Administration, HUD, Housing and Urban Development, the USDA, Department of Agriculture, housing choice vouchers will be jeopardized, maybe jeopardized, but probably be jeopardized in a prolonged shutdown. So the USDA will keep kicking for a little while, but the FHA and HUD are completely shut down. So good luck with that. Small Business Administration will stop processing new business loans, and the disaster loan program will continue regular operations. So that's some good news. The National Institute for Health, NIH, they will delay all clinical trials, any new clinical trials. New participants who are waiting are currently on the list for a chance for a new treatment, specifically regarding cancers and terminal diseases. Those trials, they will all be turned away. That's pretty messed up. Was the process to end the government shutdown? How does this all end? Can the president unilaterally end it? The answer is no, he cannot. The end of the shutdown, Congress needs to pass a freaking bill, which means the Republicans have to govern, and we already know they're not gonna. And otherwise, we'll be in a shutdown. There's only one way out of this. And if you watched my show a few days ago, you know that way out is highly unlikely. So I got a quote here. What we see happening with this Republican strategy is a willingness to threaten the very foundations of the world's greatest economic power. That is a very risky proposition. So this is it's supposed to be say White House Press Secretary Jay Carney. Thank you again for watching. Like and subscribe. If you wish to support this channel, we have a PayPal. So just want to say thank you to all of you who've been watching. And I'm still in Wisconsin, and we are kicking butt. So I'll do some more programming from Wisconsin. I know it's been pretty nothing behind me, but I'm doing data right now, so I'm stuck in a small room, and let me out. So yeah, but I will keep you guys up to date as the adventure continues. All right, Sean Briscoe out. You have a good one.